gotta love the vibes that Disney does for all their different rides. I can't believe we're stuck. If you hear that sound, that is the train, so there's no way I'm making this one. Now I have a return time for Sauron, which is actually one of the rides I remember from going to like Disney World when I was a kid. So I have to ride it, but that's in like 20 minutes. But I figured I'll just walk over that way and kind of just wander as I make my way there. And it's so funny. Again, vlogging in crowds, but you know, I'm doing it for you guys. Solo Disney Day, where I vlog in front of a crap ton of people and go on a bunch of rides. And here is the very iconic view of California Adventure with a giant Ferris wheel and a roller coaster. And they did bring back like the water light show that used to be there a while ago and was gone forever. They brought it back. It is tonight, but I'm not seeing that tonight. I did not book a time slot for it, but I am going to see the electric parade, which came back. But that's at Disneyland instead of California Adventure. So we'll see that soon, but I want to ride a few more rides. Obviously, that's not until nighttime. It's like 8:30. So I want to ride Sauron and I think maybe one or two other things here and then hop over to Disneyland.
We'll sing about him. I believe so. I mean, can we get everyone to help us sing along? Yes, all right, you guys, don't be shy. Help us sing along. We don't talk about Bruno.
I just figured since they were playing that I would stop and listen to them on the way to Sauron, and I would eat my lunch that I packed with me. Now I will be skipping the water ride because I have no desire to be wet for the rest of the day, but I do like the outdoor display and the overall vibe of it. It's just, even though it is aesthetically pleasing and cool and log cabin-y, I do not want to be one of those people that is covered in water. So over to Sauron instead. I think if I stayed here, it would be fun to stay in like the cabin-y ones that are attached to the park. But either way, I'm not getting wet today. Nor will I probably ever actually ride this ride because I've never done it before. It's just I have no desire to be wet all day and then I end up like my thighs chafe and blah blah. So either way, I am not going on that ride. I can appreciate it from afar. I can imagine what it's like, but I will not be actually going on it. So I have my return time for Sauron. I can just enter right into the building. So that's nice. Oh, the lightning lane is actually very empty. This is very weird to walk by all of the people. Oh, so cool inside here. So these are what the Sauron seats actually look like. So that one is definitely one of my favorite ones to do. I think it's also just because it's nostalgic to me, doing it in Disney World when I was a kid. So doing it in Disneyland is a must. And just like it's cool to see all that stuff that you might not be able to see in real life, but you see it on the rides. So and there is basically no lines to get into the other park, which is great. Hello. Thank you. I actually have never rode the railway, so I think I'm actually gonna go on it. Oh, I think I missed. That's like the train coming right now. There's no way I'm making that. If you hear that sound, that is the train, so there's no way I'm making this one. I don't remember how often they come, but I'm not making that one right there. So I'll have to come on the next one around, so maybe I'll ride a ride before I go on the train. But I've never been on it, so I figured I was like, I should go on it. Well, I'm here doing a solo day and trying the random things I haven't tried before. I might as well try going on the train. It is very packed. Dang it, we can't fit in that train, so maybe the next one.
Past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
Oh my gosh.
Way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Remember to gather all your personal
And we looped
belongings
around back to the front.
carefully from the train. Especially like this again,
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to get off, but we looped around back to the front, and my return time for Indiana Jones is ready, so I'm going to head that way. And then it's 7 o'clock, so by the time I get out of that, it's gonna be like parade time basically. And I just walked up the wrong arrows. I'm not even sure if I was supposed to go that way. But either way, I'm hoping to hit Indiana Jones and get back for the parade. But worst comes to worst, I'll watch the one tonight. I just don't know if I want to stay that late. So ideally, I would like to catch the one at 8:30. But it's already 7 something, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get off Indiana Jones in time. I'm just trying to walk through quickly. There is a ton of people waiting for the parade, and it is 7:17. The parade's not until 8:30. So the parade's over an hour like from now, but people are still sitting down and waiting for it. I'm almost tempted to sit down and wait for it just because there's so many people waiting, but I don't want to wait over an hour for the parade. Maybe I'll just try to like sneak myself in once it starts. There's the little tiny castle. It's so funny to see it compared to Disney World, but either way, power walk, power walk, power walk, power walk through the crowd, trying to hit one last ride before the parade. This is the Adventureland area, and the tiki room is like cute to see, but the show is kind of boring. But either way, over here is also the Jungle Cruise ride, and that one is actually pretty fun. The wait time on it is kind of long right now, and I'd rather do Indiana Jones. So this is what the front of the Jungle Cruise boat ride looks like. I'm probably not gonna go on it today, but it is in one of my last Disney vlogs. So let me head over to Indiana Jones and get in that lightning lane and see how bad it really is gonna be. Gotta love the vibes that Disney does for all their different rides. It's just so themed and it's amazing. Like, this looks so cool. One.
Let's go.
That's right, that's good.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. Your off-road journey is high-speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you.
For the drop, like the worst teams pick stopped. I have been stopped on rides before in Disney World, but it has not happened to me in Disneyland yet. So, literally, on the ride, no idea how long this is gonna take. I can't believe we're stuck. But go figure. I would get stuck on the ride when I'm trying to hurry and catch the parade. I don't think that's gonna be happening. No idea how long this is gonna take, but this probably means I'm not catching the 8:30 parade and I'll have to catch the 11:30. Oh, maybe we're up and running again. Oh, maybe not. False hope. We are still stuck and there's no phone service and I'm epically bored and I don't think I'm making the 8:30 parade. The other parade is actually 10:45. I thought it was 11:30, but it's 10:45, so probably gonna have to wait until that parade, which means I'm probably gonna stay a little bit later than I planned on staying.
One eternity later.
Whoa, there we go! We are moving!
This path leads to timeless youth and beauty.
Did get stuck once before the ride started and once a little bit while we were on the ride. They offered for us to ride again, but it's like almost 8 o'clock and I think I still might be able to make it to the parade and not have to wait until the later one, which should be great because there's only a few more rides I want to get in before I leave. My hair looks crazy, so I'm gonna try to rush over to the parade. Even though I know it's gonna be packed, I'm just gonna like squeeze between people. It's only me, so I can probably squeeze between people and watch it because yeah, it is 7:51, so I still think I can make it. It is 8:20, so the parade is in 10 minutes. And people are like, a lot of people are leaving the park, but a lot of people are all lined up on every inch of the sidewalk.
show off all these folks and disappear? Oh boy, everyone, on the count of 3, we're all gonna shout razzle dazzle. The alien will disappear. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Razzle dazzle. Wasn't that great? Look, I think he made him blush. Say hello, Elliot. If you didn't quite catch that, he just wished you all a friend.
And that is the end of the parade. I'm trying to catch a few more rides before I leave, but that's the end. It's funny, this is like the worst time to be like trying to walk through here. Everybody's trying to leave the park after the parade, and I'm doing the opposite. I'm walking further in. But it's just crazy, like I would not want to leave the park right now. Like, it's gonna take you so much longer than if you just waited like a tiny bit of time. Like if you waited 10 minutes, you could walk out of here like nothing, but there's like giant crowds of people walking the other direction. Like come on, that crowd is giant. There is no point in leaving right now in that crowd. Like you're better off just sitting down and waiting 5 minutes. There's everybody trying to leave. Like look how pretty the boats look at night. With all the lights on them, like oh. This is the end of today's Disney vlog. I'm gonna ride a few more things when my battery is dying, and I will link down below my other Disney vlogs if you want to see some more rides. But I will see you guys next Wednesday with another sit-down video and weekends for vlogs. And oh my goodness, I love frickin' Disneyland.